Okay, so here we are on Charles, Mr. Manson, and we're going to show you some emotes. If I can learn to spell. Not exactly certain what that's all about, but that was pretty awesome. That is a laugh, apparently. They don't like laughing. Very simple wave. Taunt. So there's a few of the different emotes. Okay, so let's go over one thing before we get into the gameplay. This is your Rally Master. Rally Masters have a couple of different things they can do. They can give regular quests, depending on what level you are and where you are and what town. They also are your rally point, so you can set your rally point. If you set your rally point to this area, you can use your book, which is located in your inventory, your book of binding, which takes you back to your rally point. You can also select your influence rewards. So this icon will turn blue if you have influence rewards. This is your influence bar up here, and when it fills 1/3 green, then you get the basic, which is usually potions and little items. And then when it fills up the second third, you get the second, which is usually a piece of armor like shoulders or boots, or in this case a belt. And then full, you end up with something bigger like a weapon and an armor, or in this case 2 different weapon options. A lot of times, you know, this stuff is achieved by doing public quests. That's the best way to find out how to get influence. So, at level 3, Mr. Manson has 2 different mutations. He's got the Gift of Savagery, which usually results in some sort of claw arm. I'll do a couple of different ones just so you can see kind of what we see. This is the Reset mutation, which puts you back at normal. And we'll hit it again. And this guy's standing right in my way. Thank you, NPC. You're awesome. Looks like I got the same one anyway. But there's definitely some different ones. That one's very dragon-like, lots of scales. This one, hopefully, will be the hairy one, yes. So you get hair on your back and stuff. I think this is the mutation like Yeti-type, troll-type thing, which is pretty sick-looking. Alright. So you've seen a couple of those. Let's show you the Gift of Brutality, which is the one that we're all familiar with from the concept art and things like that. So here you have the blade that we're used to seeing from the concept art. And I'll go back out of it and see if I can get a different looking one. Yep, so there's one that's kind of different looking. He's very like axe-like. Some eyes on it and stuff, so I can look my enemy in the eye, I guess. So what you'll notice too when you start off as a Marauder is that you get different hotbars depending on which mutation you're using. So every time you switch to a mutation, it'll change your hotbar. So this means that once you do your mutation for the first time, you're going to want to go back and repopulate your hotbar. This is nice because when you use a mutation, you may want to use a different type of strategy or a different skill set. So let's go ahead and do some moves on this guy. So first I have Throwing Axe, which is the ability to pull, right? Then I have this ability, which is Flail. It's just an instant cast, hack and slash, because you're a crazy, insane guy. And that ability pretty much finished him off. That one was called Debilitate, which basically, oh, Deliberate. What? Oh no, yeah, Debilitate. So it gets 33 damage, cripples your target. Their movement is 40% reduced for 5 seconds. Pretty useful. So let's grab another guy and we'll do a couple of other different moves. Do the Debilitate again. And I actually have another skill which didn't show up here for some reason. Let's see if I can find it. Or maybe I do have all my skills there. Yeah, I guess I do have all my skills there. And then this skill, which is called Rend, you tear into your target, dealing 20 damage immediately, and additional 1 damage over 9 seconds. I imagine that goes up as you mastery train it, so that's kind of a neat thing. Let's give you an idea of some of the landscape. This is kind of the front lines of where destruction is coming over and invading order. A lot of burning houses, a lot of knights running around, some cannons being fired. They are pissed at us for invading their lands. There's a castle tower in the distance there. Kind of a lovely Angel of Death statue. Kind of nice. Let's see what else we see. Some more buildings. Here you can see a couple of different people running around. Here is a Marauder who seems to have some texture loading issues. I think the game is just so full right now, and because I'm recording video, my memory is getting pretty low, so sometimes you have issues loading textures. I'm trying to run this at a decent quality for you guys. Here's a nice little cemetery coming up. And I actually have a question here, ironically. Or not ironically, depending on how you feel about it. And it looks like there's an entrance to a dungeon here. So, let's see what we see. No, it's not a dungeon, but it's definitely a place where I'm supposed to be for this quest. Got some cool looking ghosties here. Some guys here fighting. So, yep, that's about it for Marauder gameplay. Tune in next time, and have fun.